Welcome to the Ainfluencer podcast, your go-to hub for influencer marketing, e-commerce, and affiliate strategies. Follow us to uncover success stories, expert advice, and practical insights to elevate your brand. This is the Ainfluencer podcast, your guide to mastering influence and transforming your business. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the world of LTK.
LTK?
LTK, it's...
yeah, I know LTK.
It's become this kind of giant in the influencer marketing world. And
It really has.
I think it's time we take a closer look at what they're doing and if it's all it's cracked up to be. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea, especially with all the buzz around them lately.
Right. They boast over 200,000 creators.
Wow.
6,000 plus retailers.
That's a lot.
And get this, they claim to drive billions in sales every year.
Billions.
Billions. With a B.
That's insane.
And they say over 40 million shoppers are using their app every month.
Okay, so they're definitely doing something right. But what makes them so special? What is it about their model that's attracting all these brands and shoppers?
That's what we're going to find out. First off, their whole model is built around affiliate commerce. Brands list their products, set their commissions, and
creators share shoppable links to those products with their followers.
Exactly. And when someone buys through those links, everyone gets a cut.
So it's like a win-win-win situation.
Yeah, you get the influencer making money.
But a brand gets sales.
And LTK takes their little piece for connecting everybody.
Right.
But here's what I find interesting, and maybe a little different from your typical influencer marketing. It seems like LTK users, the shoppers on their app, are already in that buying mindset. They're not just passively scrolling through their feed. They're actively looking for products and deals.
I see what you mean. It's almost like they're going to the LTK app specifically to shop.
Exactly. And that makes a big difference for brands because it means higher conversion rates.
It makes sense. If someone is already in the mood to buy, they're much more likely to click on a link and make a purchase.
And LTK is really leaning into that. They've even got this tool, LTKmatch.ai. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of it. It's supposed to use data to match brands with the best creators for their campaigns, right?
Yeah. So it's not just about finding creators with a lot of followers. It's about finding creators whose audience is the right fit for that brand and their products. They're looking at past sales data, audience demographics, even the style of content that creators typically post.
So it's more targeted, more strategic than just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
It sounds like it,
Yeah.
which could be really appealing to brands, especially those who are new to influencer marketing and maybe a little hesitant to dive in.
Yeah, take some of the guesswork out of it.
Right. It's like they're trying to create this streamlined, almost scientific approach to influencer marketing.
Sounds pretty impressive.
It does. But of course, no platform is perfect.
True.
And there are some potential drawbacks to consider. The first one that jumps out is the cost. LTK isn't exactly cheap.
I was just thinking that, they have subscription fees, commission structures, and it all adds up.
So it's not really an option for every brand.
Yeah.
Smaller brands or startups with limited budgets might not be able to afford it.
Yeah, it sounds like something that's more geared towards mid-size to larger brands who have a bit more financial wiggle room.
Exactly. And another thing to consider is that LTK is a closed ecosystem.
What do you mean by that?
Well, brands can only work with creators who are already on the platform. They can't just go out and find any influencer they like and bring them into the LTK world.
Ah, so it's kind of like a walled garden?
Yeah, pretty much. And that can be limiting. What if there's a perfect creator out there who's not on LTK? Or what if a brand wants to reach a specific niche audience that's not well represented within LTK's creator pool?
Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely takes away some control from the brands.
Right. So while LTK might offer this sort of curated and potentially very effective way to connect with influencers, it also comes with certain limitations that brands need to be aware of. But let's not forget about the creators themselves.
Yeah, what's it actually like being an LTK influencer?
That's what I'm curious about, too. They promise creators a way to monetize their content, build their personal brand, turn their passion into a business. But is it really that easy?
I think it's more complicated than that. There's got to be more to the story.
Right. Like how much can they actually earn? How much work does it take? What are the downsides?
And how much control do they really have over their own content and their own destiny?
All great questions. And that's what we'll delve into in the next part of our deep dive.
Looking to connect with your audience and make your product go viral? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the end-to-end marketplace that connects you with over 1 million Instagram and TikTok influencers for free. With no subscriptions or fees, Ainfluencer.com makes it easy to find the perfect collaboration partners for your brand instantly. Its AI-powered system does the heavy lifting, matching you with influencers based on niche demographics, past performance, and engagement. Start your campaign directly from your Ainfluencer dashboard or your Shopify store in seconds. Manage everything from inviting influencers and negotiating deals to secure payments and performance analytics all in one place. Handle influencer-curated lists, affiliate marketing, and content creation, even translated into 200+ languages, all without paying any platform fees. Unlimited use, forever free. Visit Ainfluencer.com today and take your brand to the next level.
All right, so let's shift gears and talk about this influencer platform.
Influencer, yeah. It's kind of the opposite of LTK in a way.
Yeah, how so?
Well, remember how we talked about LTK and all their fees?
Yeah.
Influencer, they're completely free.
Free, really?
For both brands and influencers. No subscription fees, no commissions to the platform, nothing.
Huh. How do they even make money then?
That's the interesting part. Instead of being this curated network like LTK, they're more like an open marketplace. Think of it like a giant online hub where brands and influencers can connect directly without all those extra costs.
Okay, so it's more of a DIY approach to influencer marketing.
Exactly. Brands can just go in there, find influencers they like, and work out deals directly with them.
An influencer just kind of facilitates the connection.
Yeah, they provide the platform, the tools, the communication channels, but they don't take a cut of the earnings.
Wow. That's pretty disruptive.
Huh.
I mean, it makes influencer marketing a lot more accessible, especially for those smaller brands that couldn't afford LTK's fees.
Exactly. It levels the playing field in a way.
But doesn't that also create a potential problem? I mean, if it's just this wide open marketplace, how do you ensure quality? How do brands know they're connecting with legitimate influencers who have real audiences?
That's a good point. And it's something Influencer has thought about too. To address that, they've built in these AI-powered tools to help brands make sense of all the options.
AI? Huh.
Yeah, they use algorithms to analyze things like audience demographics, engagement rates, content style, even brand values, and then they recommend influencers who are the best fit for a particular campaign.
So it's not just a random free-for-all.
No, there's some structure, some guidance to help brands navigate the marketplace.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
But what about, like, fake followers and stuff? How do they deal with that?
Well, they offer verified audience insights, so brands can see actual data about an influencer's followers, not just the numbers. Plus, they have a public review and rating system, so you can get a sense of an influencer's track record and reputation before you even reach out to them.
Okay, so there are checks and balances in place. But let's say a brand finds an influencer they like. How does the actual collaboration work? What's the process like on Influencer?
It's pretty straightforward. Brands create these detailed campaign briefs outlining their goals, their budget, the kind of content they're looking for, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And then influencers can browse through these briefs and submit proposals if they're interested. It's kind of like a job board for influencer marketing.
So there's a structure, a workflow to guide the whole process.
Yeah, it keeps things organized and transparent. And once a brand and influencer agree to work together, they can use influencers' built-in chat feature to communicate, share files, track progress, all that good stuff.
That sounds pretty efficient. But what about payments? I mean, we're talking about a platform where people are connecting and exchanging money. That always raises some red flags for me. How do they handle that?
Security is definitely a top priority. They use an escrow payment system, so the brand puts the money into escrow, and it's only released to the influencer once they've fulfilled all the terms of the agreement.
Ah, so it protects both sides.
Exactly. The brand knows their money is safe until the work is done, and the influencer knows they'll get paid once they've delivered what they promised.
Okay, that makes sense. But in terms of actually measuring the success of a campaign, what kind of data and analytics does Influencer provide?
Oh, they give you a lot of data. You can see verified audience demographics, engagement rates, reach, impressions, clicks, all those key metrics that brands care about. You can really track how your campaign is performing and whether it's meeting your goals.
It sounds like Influencer's really trying to offer the best of both worlds. Affordability and accessibility for everyone, but also the structure and tools that brands need to feel confident about investing in influencer marketing.
Yeah, they're aiming to democratize influencer marketing, make it accessible to the little guys, while still providing a level of professionalism and sophistication that you might expect from a paid platform.
Okay, so they're free, they offer a user-friendly platform, they have AI-powered tools to help brands and influencers connect, they handle payments securely, and they provide detailed analytics. What's the catch?
Well, some people might argue that the quality of influencers on Influencer can be a bit hit or miss. Because it's an open marketplace, there's a wider range of experience levels and content quality. You might have to sift through more profiles to find the perfect fit.
So it requires a bit more due diligence on the brand's part.
Exactly. But for brands who are willing to put in the time to research and vet potential partners, Influencer can be a goldmine.
All right, so influencer is definitely shaking things up
Yeah.
in the influencer marketing world, but they're not stopping there. They've also launched this new platform called BrandID.app, which is all about affiliate marketing.
And that's a whole other ball game.
It is.
Yeah.
So let's dive into that in the next part of our deep dive.
Are you an influencer looking to land more deals and grow your income? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the free marketplace connecting you with thousands of brands on Instagram and TikTok. With no fees, subscriptions, or hidden costs, Ainfluencer.com is built to help you succeed. You keep 80% of every deal, and we handle the rest, from secure payments to resolving any disputes. Our AI-powered system matches you with the perfect campaigns based on your niche, audience, and engagement. Simply create a profile, showcase your work, and start collaborating with top brands in minutes. From paid posts and affiliate deals to content creation opportunities, Ainfluencer lets you manage it all in one place. And with tools to track your performance and build your reputation, you'll always stay ahead. Join Ainfluencer.com today and turn your creativity into profit. Free forever. Ainfluencer. Smart collaborations, endless opportunities.
We'll explore what BrandID is all about and how it fits into this evolving landscape of influencer marketing. All right, so we've covered LTK, we've talked about influencer, and now it's time to dig into this BrandID.app. It seems like they're taking a different approach than the other two.
Yeah, BrandID isn't really trying to be a platform in the same way. It's more about giving brands and creators the tools to manage their own affiliate programs.
So instead of joining a network, you're basically building your own little affiliate empire.
Kind of. BrandID lets brands set up their own programs with their own rules, and creators can use it to track all their affiliate partnerships, no matter where they're promoting products.
Okay, so let me see if I get this straight. Like, say you're a beauty influencer. You could be promoting products through your LTK shop, maybe some indie brands on your own website, even stuff on Amazon, and you could use BrandID to keep track of it all.
Exactly. One dashboard for all your affiliate links, commissions, payouts, the whole shebang.
That's pretty cool. It gives creators a lot of control and flexibility, right? They're not stuck relying on just one platform.
Exactly. And it helps them diversify their income streams, not putting all their eggs in one basket.
Okay, I can see how that's a win for creators. But what about brands? What's the advantage of using BrandID instead of, say, just sticking with LTK?
Well, for some brands, LTK works great. But for others, especially maybe smaller businesses or those with really specific niche products, building their own affiliate program with BrandID gives them more control.
Control over what?
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, they can decide exactly how much commission they want to pay, what kind of messaging they want their affiliates to use, who they want to partner with. It's all up to them.
So it's more about customization and flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And BrandID tries to make it as easy as possible. They have integrations with platforms like Shopify, so brands can manage everything seamlessly, track sales, handle payouts, all that stuff.
And I'm guessing they've included that AI video translator we talked about earlier.
Oh, absolutely. They even have some cool features for creators who are working with international audiences, things like that.
So even a small brand with a limited budget could potentially reach a global audience through affiliate marketing if they use the right tools. That's pretty impressive.
It is. It kind of feels like the barriers to entry are getting lower and lower, which is exciting.
It is exciting. So much is changing in the influencer marketing world.
Yeah, and we've only just scratched the surface here.
We have. But hopefully this deep dive into LTK, influencer, and BrandID has given our listeners a good starting point. Whether they're a brand figuring out their strategy or a creator looking for new ways to earn money.
Or even just someone who wants to understand how all of this works behind the scenes.
Exactly. because influencer marketing is everywhere these days, and it's not going away anytime soon, so it's good to be informed, right?
Definitely. And who knows what new platforms and tools will pop up next. The only thing that's certain is that things will keep changing.
That's the fun part, though, right? Always something new to learn and explore.
Absolutely.
Well, on that note, we'll wrap things up here. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
Wish your videos could speak the world's language? Imagine your videos breaking through language barriers and reaching billions more people who speak over 200 languages different from yours. Whether you're a brand, influencer, or podcaster,
C'est per te è importante quanto per... If smelling good 24 hours. Si pour toi il est aussi important. Si para ti es tan importante como para mí oler rico 24 horas.
language shouldn't hold you back from reaching larger audiences. Create a video and distribute it in 200+ languages. How does that sound? Our AI-powered video translation makes it possible with just a click. So why limit your reach? Work smarter. Create one video and turn it into 200+ localized versions.
Horas al día. Tengo que recomendarte Cleansense.
Whether you're a business expanding globally, an influencer connecting with diverse followers, or a YouTuber growing your channel, one thing is clear. Language barriers are a thing of the past. With just a few clicks, you can translate your videos into multiple languages,
Would you like me to translate that?
instantly connecting with audiences worldwide. It's simple. Upload your video. Choose the languages to translate to. Let our AI work its magic. In minutes, your video will be transformed with accurate tone, voice, subtitles, and even voiceover options, ready to captivate audiences in any language.
Last a very long time on your body. There are fragrances for both.
Don't wait. The world is watching. Join thousands of businesses, influencers, and content creators who trust our AI to take their content to a global stage. It's time to start up. BrandID is your digital hub,